That aside, let's move on to something that we've been ragging on Sega over the last few videos. All right,
They
and
deserve it. That's why.
yeah, but there was one thing that we mentioned a few weeks ago, especially in our video about the dumb things that video game makers have made. When we brought up Sega, and we mentioned quite a bit about them. One of the things that we had mentioned is that Sega has this huge library of games, back library of games, including this. All right, that is just ripe for the picking for developers to go ahead and make games out of. Well, as we know, at Comic-Con, of course, announcing everything else except for comics, they went out of their way and they had their Sonic Boom event and they announced Sonic Mania. Basically, they went ahead and they've gotten an outside developer to go ahead and work on a brand new 2D Sonic in a pseudo 16/32-bit 2D style. Chris Whitehead is the main guy who's working on it, and he's the same guy who went out of his way to port over iOS versions of Sonic 1 and 2 and also Sonic CD. So this guy is actually somebody who knows a lot about the series, and he knows a lot about the franchise, and he has ideas on how to make things. He created his own 2D engine called the Retro Engine in order to port those games over to iOS. So, let it be known, people, that we're not going to go out of our way and hold back, giving props to companies that make the right moves, because this is a really intelligent thing to do. Obviously, Sega has no fucking idea what to do with their classic library. Let's just go ahead and say that right now. Unless they're going to go ahead and make some sort of other Sonic Rainbow Edition type fucking 3D game, okay? Or stick him in like a foot race with fucking Mario, which he should win every fucking time, all right? But they went out of their way. They got a hold of Chris Whitehead at his studio, and he's doing Sonic Mania. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I didn't give a fuck about it until I found out who was actually working on it. When I found out somebody else other than the in-house Sega guys were working on it, I became interested. What are your thoughts, guys, about it?
As long as we don't get a why can't Sonic crawl type of thing. Okay, look. The game is structured around running, speed, rings, furry animals being saved, enemies, and certain deaths. Okay,
and certain intricate platforming sections.
Yes.
You forgot Chaos Gems.
Well,
okay,
yeah.
Chaos Control. Yeah, Gold Sonic or Platinum Shadow, whatever. Please understand that Sonic has been on the decline for years because he's been made fucked up. He's been put on the Kinect. He's been put in races against Mario and Olympic Games and shit like that. Sonic R for the Saturn. Okay, look. Yeah. Since Sonic Adventure and Sonic Advance, we haven't had a great Sonic game.
Yep.
Some have been okay, but not great.
Yep.
If these two Sonic games come out and they are actually great, then welcome back. If they're not accepted because they're like, oh, they're too retro, fuck you. Go play all the older ones, including and get the feel of it and come back. Play them, beat them, enjoy them, whatever. All you do is run. Okay, yeah, but you have to run very carefully and in precision and actually do certain things in order to fucking get the job done. Sonic is one of those icons that was threatening to overtake Mario at some point. He deserves to be treated right. He deserves to be treated with respect. He deserves to have games that we can play, enjoy, enchant, whatever the fuck. I love Sonic, the older versions.
Yep.
As long as you bring those back and have them played properly, then I don't see any worries as far as it being good, great, or whatever. I just...
What about you, Grey Mouse? What are your thoughts really quick?
I echo what Theme is saying. Sonic is in another one of those games that I really enjoyed. And I have to agree with, since these two games are coming out, it's going to everybody's going to be watching them. Everybody's going to be looking at it and making, they're going to be watching to see if it's good. Which, the stuff that I've seen, the gameplay that I've seen thus far, I think the 2D one has Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails playable characters.
The classic 16-bit characters, yep.
And that's really a plus for me. And then I don't know what to really think about the 3D version with, things blowing up in the background and Sonic standing there with his fist clenched and whatnot. That's all we saw. We didn't really see what's going on. But from what I've seen from the 2D, I'm all for that. And I'm really glad that they're bringing that back. I just want them done right. Sonic is like the theme said. I mean, they were head to head between Mario and Sonic back in the day, the 16-bit era. It was a battle, and people thought that Sonic would come out on top. But it'd be nice to have a real Sonic game back again. And to those people that don't like retro, you have to go there to understand what the future of gaming is. You can't just not look at the history of gaming and just say, oh, I just want everything in 3D and not tip your hat towards where gaming came from, and whether it be a 2D or what have you.
Yeah, I think a big thing that the funny thing about Sonic Mania is that I've only heard like a lot of excitement from all the corners out there on the internet. And the naysayers have been very, very sparse and in between. Now, the thing about Project Sonic 2017, people are skeptical with good reason. All right, but the thing with Sonic Mania, like I said before, if Sega isn't going to do anything with their mascot or their library or the whole reason why they were able to keep pace with Nintendo for so many fucking years and at one time surpass them in the 16-bit era, in the first place, if they don't know how to deal with that, then do the next best thing. Find somebody who has a really good idea, who has a solid grasp of what the IP is and what the game legacy is about, and let them work with it. Let them play with it. Yep. And I think it's really smart that they found the right guy. He went out of his way. He did, awesome ports for iOS ports for Sonic 1 and 2 and also Sonic CD, which are, considered like the best 2D Sonics out there from the Sega Genesis era. And he went out of his way. He was like, hey, look, if you guys aren't going to do anything brand new, I have something really cool to offer you. And they went out of their way and they let him play. I think that's really cool, Is there any other thoughts that we have on any of the anniversaries or Sonic Mania or anything like that, gentlemen?
I have a thought about Sonic Mania.
Go ahead.
The only way that this is going to make any headway is that this is kind of done in a way that Sonic Adventure was done.
Yeah.
That is the only way it's actually gonna look as far as gameplay, sound, graphics. Okay, graphics can be up to this generation, but gameplay is very important here with a 3D Sonic. It has to be done to a certain point where it doesn't insult you. There's like minimum glitches as possible, and that it plays like a fucking Sonic. Yeah. That's the only real requirements here. As long as they get the formula down, then the skepticism will leave and motherfuckers will play it, buy it, and add it to collections and say that it's a great fucking game. With the 2D, look, just go back to, the best Sonics that were in 2D, 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic CD, Sonic, Advance. Go to those and learn from those and take from those and build upon those. That's pretty much it. That's all you fucking need. There's not really anything that you need to do at that point. Because even if you add things that those games had before, like power-ups like electricity power-up or a fire power-up like on Sonic 3 or anything like that. It's not going to insult gamers that are looking for a 2D Sonic to play and to actually enjoy once again. For Sonic Adventure, Sonic, Project Sonic is like, yeah, you can have more players selectable than just Sonic. You can have a good and bad guy story, just like in Sonic Adventure 2. Just have that shit played correctly. That's all we ask. No Kinect support, no PlayStation Move, no dildo sticks, no. Just have it. Look, with these, god damn it, just controllers. Don't try to fucking VR it, please. We don't want to be strapped in and doing this on Sonic games as a first-person view. Please don't make it a first-person view. If you're going to 3D this thing, just go back to Sonic Adventure form.
Grey Mouse, we got 2 minutes left. Any final thoughts?
Well, all I can say is happy anniversary Metroid, happy anniversary Streets of Rage, and looking forward.
Make another Streets of Rage.
Make
Metro 5. Come on.
Looking forward to the future for Sonic, and to add on, I think that the 2D Sonic, I think they're going to have actually a mesh of all of the older retro games, like the Fire Shield, Electric Shield, and all that stuff.
Including glass processing.
Whatever. But yeah, I'm really excited and just looking forward to it. Games.
Yep. And I think that pretty much wraps us up on past anniversaries and our things. A little peer into the past as older gamers. 30 years, 25 years back, we were guys who've been there from the very beginning, and we saw these things at launch. Like I say at the end of every video, thank you very much for sticking with us all the way to the end. If you're so kind, hit like, hit subscribe, check out all of our channels. If you think there's something we missed, go ahead and leave us a comment. We do more than enough to go out of our way to respond back, or we'll even make a video out of it if there's something that we'll go ahead and we like. All right. We are 3 middle-aged guys. We're just cutting the bullshit right here. I am the Reverend.
The theme here.
Grey Mouse 1.
Once again, for the benefits of common sense logic in gaming. Credits.